Welcome back to Banished the North 7, where I am having an incredibly difficult time starting on survival. I've just moved my sheep herder into a tar kiln. I've got 3 tar. That's all I need. Right. We are going to shut that down, take you out. All right, tar kiln is shut down, and we are going to put you back in the sheep run. I do not want to lose these sheep. I want them to progress. They're 14 of 22. We have 1 builder, 1 labourer. We now have a gatherer's shelter. So I am going to take the builder out, and I'm going to put them in the gatherer's shelter. Now, having said that, this is a nice little enclave, but they're coming miles to live. So I want to build a turf house here. All right, that's 18 logs, 18 stones. We have 1 labourer. Now, do we have the stones? We have 45 stones, we have 13 logs. We are going to have to cut just another couple of logs. So let's just, we've got these trees to harvest there. I don't like taking all the trees away. Got tar and wool stored in there, good. No fish, you notice. They have got 41 trout, good. All right. So this is a little enclave up here for hunting. Now, is that hunter getting anything? 24 chicken, that's not a lot, but it's something. We've got 2 fishermen going, and I want to make the fishermen more efficient by building fishing docks. So that gatherer's shelter, are you bringing anything in? Firewood already, that's good. That's so helpful. Right, we have somebody collecting firewood. Right, the tar kiln is shut down. That's going to be a Thingstead. Right, here. Yeah, we've got fishermen and everything. I'm not sure my fishing is looking okay. That's a fisherman, that's a fisherman. All right. You're hungry. Okay. Let's see if we can find some wild food. Actually, I shouldn't be harvesting it here. The wild food, oh, there's only 1. So little wild food. All right, let's get what there is. And then let's have a look at hunting. Not much. All right, we have no food. Let's go and have a look, see if we've got any up here. You're bringing anything in? Blueberries and firewood, but they're using that straight away. We have boulders, charcoal, firewood, iron ore, logs, a lot of peat and a lot of stones. So they're okay on fuel eventually, but they're not okay on food. So can we cancel the removal? Let's stop. That we're not. Oh, you've suddenly got some food. You got 10 trout, good. All right, 2 labourers, no builders. Let's put this turf house. I want to halt. What I want to do is to build these fishing piers. Let's build that one. Got tar. We've got. Have we got the logs? 10 logs. We have. Good. And what we're also going to need soon is a woodcutter. let's see if we can find one of those. A chopper. That one will chop down mature trees in the near forest, but we don't have many. For the sake of it, it's almost easier to just put in a chopping block. And in fact, this chopping block, I'm going to put it right here. Yeah, next to that. Then if we run short of firewood, we can do this. Right, this fishing pier is being built when we have a builder. Let's just put one person in as a builder. Let's move them up into a more efficient fishing pier. How are you doing? 72 blueberries, 15 roots, 28 firewood. That's working well. Would work better if we had a house up there. A child there. Child there. And we've got a child here who could move. If you build me 2 fishing piers, I'll build you a house up here. Right, fishing pier complete. So here, stop. Right. Right, now which fisherman is this? It's this one. Right, come out of here, and then I want you to go into there. Good. So we've got one of the fishing piers. This is more efficient. We want the second fishing pier built. Logs and tar. Have we got enough logs? 15. 92 firewood, 12. Okay. So the fishermen are now more efficient. Good. The reserve of wood is low. We need another tree cut. So let's get... I'm harvesting too many trees in this area. Let's just get... It's December. Let's get that one cut. Then see if we can get that. This fishing pier is now done. Let's not. Needs to be done. Did I lose somebody? We've got another adult. A child was born. We've got 7 adults. Excellent. Right. That fishing pier looks good. Now this one. Right. We want to take out this fishing place. And we want to put somebody in here. Yeah, we've got somebody there. Got somebody there. Are we still fishing here? We've got fishermen. I've only got 2, I think. I have 3 fishermen, so this one is still fishing. Good. All right. 1 builder. Right, I want to build that turf house. Right, the chopping block I'm going to put over here in case we run short. But this turf house will house these people and make them more efficient. Good. All right. Slowly but surely. Reserve of wood is low. Now the next thing we're going to have, do we have any charcoal? We have 12 charcoal. The reserve of wood is low. Let's cut another one. Right. Alright, where can I cut wood? I don't really want to go too far. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're coming into February. All right, and we've got 2 good fishing docks here. But what we are going to need is a smith's place. So let's look at manufacturing and let's look at a smith's workplace. that can go right there. Right, now that's going to take a boulder, a stone and some more logs. We're still short of logs. Can't get them to cut enough logs. That's because I don't have a labourer. Let's get a couple of logs cut there. All right. How are we doing on food? We don't have food. Right. What are you? You're the labourer. You're cutting trees. Good. See, if I can get these people living here, they'll be more efficient. Right. Now that has its stones, it just needs building, so I need another builder. Let's just take the stock breeder out for a minute and put him in or her into building. They can survive. See, they're 21 of 22. We'll get them back in a minute. I just want a couple of things built. Let's have a look. Reserve of wood is low. We've now got a labourer working at it. We've got a labourer and a builder, one labourer, one builder. We've only got 7 people. It's taken us this time to get to where we normally start. But we are alive, only just. Right. Only just. Right. So the turf house, that's a big build. We've got only one builder. Smith's workplace. Yeah. They're just stocking that, but we are going to need tools soon. Wood is low. Right. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need the Smith's workplace. We do need that. Okay. I think what we might do is put a halt on the house, and we're going to put some priority for the builder on this. There. Yeah. Because we're going to need some iron tools soon. Now we've got iron bars and we've got charcoal, so we might be able to make some tools. Yeah, come on. I need 2 things built. Food is 8. That's not much. Goodness me. Right, come on. Good. Smith's workplace. Now, let's think about this. That labourer, let's just get one person in there. We've got arm bars, arm tools, wood and charcoal. See if we can make any tools. All right. Sheep are still surviving without somebody. But if I can get them going up to 22, they'll start getting mutton. Right. We've got a builder. I want to build that house. It's to increase the efficiency up here. Reserve of wood is low. I haven't got a labourer. They've got... Have you made any tools? No. You have charcoal, iron bars, logs. What do you... Yeah, you have what you need. You're all right. I can hear the banging. And look, you can see the smith working. They have what they need. They can't make many. But they've made 3. Let's keep going till they stop. The reserve of tools is low. Yes, we've just made 3. Keep going until you've run out of stuff. Right, how are we doing? Still okay. So we have wool, we've got 3 iron tools in there. Nothing in there. They don't like that log shed, do they? This is the storage they like. All right. Okay, I have one builder trying to build this house. You've got what you need, mate. Come on, do it. Aha. There we go. Go and give it a good wallop with your hammer. That's a nice house. It'll be a lot better for them. And some of them can move up here. Yeah, come on. 73, 75. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. The smith is banging out the tools. 9 tools. Good. We haven't got a chopper yet. We've got plenty of firewood. We're getting a bit better on food. 3 fishermen are doing their thing. That's why I'm keen on the tools, because if your fishermen run out of tools, it's terribly, terribly inefficient. They can't fish without a fishing rod. You have to turn them into hunters. The reserve of iron is low. I can imagine. And that means they've run out of arm bars. They've got 6 arm bars in there. Turf house has been built. Good. Right, let's put you... But builder, you can go and be a labourer actually. Alright, and then the smith. Where's the blacksmith? Have we got a blacksmith here? Oh goodness. We've got 1 blacksmith until they run out of stuff. Which they haven't run out of yet. I'm turning all my iron bars into tools. What have you got here? Boulders and stones. Right, okay, we've got 1 labourer. While we're looking at it, let's get that built. What do we need? 2 logs, 18 boulders. We only have 2 boulders. And you have to remove 2 things. That's good. All right. Come on, guys. You can do this. All right. This fisherman is very ineffective here because there's no storage near. How are you doing? Who's living here? A hunter. That will immediately make the hunter more effective, I hope. They're getting firewood as well. Good. Come on, chickadees, come down here. And this one, firewood and blueberries. It just adds, you see, if we got fish and blueberries and meat, it's 2 different sorts. This one I want back in. Right, yeah, we've run out of stuff here. Right. How many tools have we got? 17. Right, let's take you out and stop you working for the time being. Good, and we were going to put you back in the sheep run. Right, let's try to get 25 of 22. Does that mean we're getting mutton? Who lives here? A 4-year-old child and the stock breeder. That's good. We have the 2 fishermen, good, and a child. Here we have a fisherman. The gatherer lives here, that's quite close, and another child. And here we have the hunter. That's a female. That's a male. Good. Hopefully we'll have another pair. Now let's look at this Thingstead. We've removed the 5. All right. So we've got 38 stones. Now we need to go boulder hunting. So what we want to gather, stones. That's a boulder. That's a boulder. That's a boulder. Let's have a look up here. Right, that's a boulder. 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 Let's collect all that stone and boulders. Okay. We've got one labourer. Right, we have 169 food and no fuel. So, interesting. And we're collecting boulders. Are you, come on, I want you to get fuel. 52 firewood. They must be using it like there's no tomorrow. Right. We don't have any logs. Right. Reserve of tools, wood, iron, everything is low. We know that. We have 3 out of 18 boulders for this and no logs. What is... Right, these here, these two, let's harvest these trees. And also, let's collect firewood if you're short of fuel, which they are. Yeah, hunter there. 272 food, that's looking better. Now, are we now producing mutton? We are. Right. Now, if we could get a fire going, a campfire is 1 stone. Reserve of food is low, 200. It is low, but 200 is quite a lot. Where would I want a campfire? I actually want to pin that. I've overlapped the sheep, that's fine. That's the turf house. And the hunter, yeah, I just want to pin those. You tend to get covered in stuff here because you're moving from one thing to another. What is that? That's another turf house. We don't need that yet. Tar kiln. Chopping block, we don't have the logs. Right, we only have 1 labourer. And reserve of food is low at 235. That's interesting. Okay. But we're producing mutton. Now, I was looking at this campfire because if you can get a campfire going, if we could get a campfire going, we could roast some mutton. Would that be a good place for a campfire? Or between the houses? I think I'd like, I shouldn't do this, but I do want that road in. That'll make life better. What is this? The reserve of food is low at 297. We've got more food than we've ever had, but it's low, I know that. Right, 7 of 18 boulders. Oh my goodness me. Right. There are boulders here. Collecting boulders everywhere. Stone. I think that's a boulder, and I think that's a boulder. Trying to boulder spot. Now, what are they doing here? They're putting iron ore and stones. Right, we're just working with 1 labourer at the moment, guys. Everybody else is getting food in. 248 food. We're short of firewood. You, what are you doing on firewood? Yeah, you've got firewood. We've got firewood to be collected. It's just a matter of doing it. I put a lot of boulders to be collected. See, we're 8 of 18 now. We haven't got any logs. I do not want to take logs from this area. I desperately need these here for the gatherer. Yeah, see, they're collecting boulders. That's a boulder. They're picking up these big boulders. And I'm hoping the gatherer will get this firewood. There's a bit of iron here too. Reserve of food is low at 392. Goodness me. Right. Now what I can see here is a herb. Let's pick that for collection, because gatherers, as I understand it, don't pick up herbs. Right, how are we doing on tools? Got 17. It's not a lot. So let's get this Thingstead going. 9 of 18 boulders. What speed are we running at? 5 as usual, right? Okay. I still haven't got myself this campfire going, have I? Just get it going, because if we can put people in, they love having a campfire. Can it be put? Got 3 houses quite close here. Let's put a campfire there. That's 1 stone and 1 build. So we've got 11 of 18 boulders. Right, let's have a look up here. Now those, I think, anything in this area, that is a boulder. I think that's a boulder. That's a boulder. Right, let's get some boulders going. And I'm taking them from here so that hopefully eventually we'll be able to get more trees growing here. Trees seem to come very slowly. You can see another boulder there. And this wild food, I hope the gatherer picks that up. Every space is a space for food to grow. Right, 11 of 18 boulders. We've got 1 poor labourer working at that. We are getting mutton. Yeah, see, look, 40 mutton. That's helping with the food. We've got animal fat, wool. We can't build any clothes yet. Right, now. That was actually a very good space. What else can we do? We could split this, but we just don't have enough people. So the best way of getting people, and this is why I'm building the Thingstead, they need a log and boulders. How are we doing on this boulder collection? This one poor labourer, he's out there, or she is out there, lifting huge boulders. My goodness me. Yeah, firewood and stones. We've got lots of stone. It's a very stony area, but not many boulders. Tools are all right. Clothes were down to 0. Right, the campfire we could remove and build. Let's come into here. Let's get this going urgently. I want to know whether this campfire will make hides out of craft simple equipment. Yeah, I think that could help. Still got 3 fishermen going. This poor inefficient person here. We could make them more efficient. Right, let's just stop that, but remind ourselves we want to do it. Oops. So we're 11 of 18 boulders. I must be getting a whole load of stones. I am. But what I'm not getting are these boulders. Okay. Let's put you as a builder just for a minute. Right. Campfire. You will roast venison, make hide capes. Ah, but you won't roast mutton. Okay. Right. All right, that's another one to staff later. Let's put you back to being a labourer. and get the boulders going. I don't want to interrupt this mutton supply at the moment. This is doing pretty well on the food. We've now got 36 firewood, good. Herbs are low, we've got tools, we have no... Do we have animal hides from here? That's an interesting point, isn't it? We've got animal fat and sheepskin. And here we've got salmon and blueberries. We've got little roots and blueberries. No. Gosh. What have we got in here? Salmon, sheepskin and wool. Mutton, sheepskin, animal fat. They're not getting iron tools, animal fat, mutton. Yeah, I need something that roasts mutton. So if we look at this, a smokehouse to smoke all the meat and fish, we would need 2 fittings for that. We don't have that. A smoking shed, we need 1 fitting for that. Let me just think about this. Orchards, no. Salt cabin, no, that's later in the game. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Right. Okay. So we've got a fishing dock here, which we can build. This smokehouse, this little smoking shed just needs 1 fitting. All right. All right, we'll do that. But let's just stop for a minute because we're 14 of 18 boulders. We haven't got the 2 logs. Oh gosh. You need to collect, mate. We need these boulders collected. Yeah, those are due for collection. It's just a question of time. That's close in. All right. Are there any other boulders we can see? No, these are stones, you see. Yeah, it's these big rocks we want. Where are you going? You're ragged, yeah, I know. I know you're ragged. Yeah. I think maybe I need a hunter somewhere else. Can we find deer? No, you see, these are no use to me. These black grouse are gorgeous, but they're no use to me. I don't seem to have many deer around here. Interesting. All right. Right, we're okay on food. Firewood we're low on. Stock breeder is fine. Fishermen are fine. Right, I want to... We've got 700 food. What have I got in here? I've got iron ore, but no iron bars. Have I got any iron bars here? No. Any iron bars here? No. And no. So, what we need to do is to get some charcoal going. There's the next stage in this. So we need a charcoal pile, which is a hideous thing. And because of the yeah, we're going to have to put it there. Right, that is just a charcoal pile. Just needs building. We've got 2 labourers, Good, we've got another adult. Let's put a builder and a labourer in. All right, got 18 boulders. We need 2 logs now. I'm going to... I don't want to take those 2 trees down, actually. I'm going to cancel the removal of those 2 trees. These are outside the circle, so I'm going to take those logs. There we go. Let's take those logs. We do not have enough firewood. All right. Now, all right. To get more trees to grow, we need to take the stones and the iron out of here. We have the boulders, we just need the logs, 2 logs. Come on, guys. Yeah, there they come. Hopefully we get those logs. Because if we can get the Thingstead going, life will become a lot easier for us, because we'll know what we've got where. Right, the charcoal pile has been built. The reserve of wood is low. I know. Ah! Excellent. Right, we have 5 families and 4 homes. Production, food, 1600 we produced, 10 we used. Good. Tools. Not sure on that one. Right, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Stocks, look at this, guys. Now we can see what we've got. 151 trout. Good. Iron ore, we've only got 7. Iron tools, 14. Iron bars, 0. Right, we need to make iron. And to make iron, we need charcoal. So, we've got fuel being stored in here, which is fine. I've got somebody in here making charcoal. Are you? Have I? The total number of workers in this profession. It's being built. It's being built. That's a builder. The smoking shed, we need 1 iron fitting. And that fishing pier, we could build this fishing pier. Let's do that, it'll make it more efficient. We've got the tar. Okay. The road has been built. That helps as well. The reserve of wood is low. I know, guys, I know. Have we've got all that out, have we? Let's take that solitary tree, that one. There's some herbs there. Let's collect that. We are very low on trees, and I can see, yeah, let's get some of the iron ore out of here as well. Bog iron. Right, let's just collect that. We do need more trees. Right. Fishing pier is being built. Good. And what we'll do is we've still got this fisherman in here. Take you out. You should go into there. Now, this one is 1 of 1. Yes, so all 3 of them are now in fishing piers. Let's put another little wood shed. Just a tiny one. We'll need a bit of, maybe a bit of road here. Right. Dirt road. Now what's that? Remove all resources. That one I want out. And that one. There we go. And let's put your shed down. To make you more efficient. Eight logs, that's a lot. Have you made any? That one, that needs to be built. I've got a builder, so why don't we put some urgency on that, because we're going to hit a problem with tools soon. Alright, now we've got a lot of wool. Let's have a look at a small trading dock. Which way round does that go? That way. Now, alright, let's have a look at what we need. Stones, a massive amount of logs, clay, tar and barrows. Right. We can't build that yet. But what we could do is we could remove whatever those three things are. Let's just get that site cleared. And then we'll have a trading dock there. It looks a very good place. We're going to need clay for that. So we need to look at clay and sand. This looks a nice area here for clay and sand. Let's actually have a look at that. If we look at here and we look at bricks and clay, too small for a fishery. That's a big clay pile. See, we've got bog there, but it would fit there. We can use this for fishing later. Right, let's just put a halt on that, but we've got it sighted. Alright, and while we're at it, a sand pit has to be on the edge of the river. And we could put the sand pit right next to it. That would be good. Right, we don't want to do anything other than sight them at the moment. Right. Now we're fine on food, we're low on wood, and we're low on tools. Right. Yeah. Alright, do we have any logs? We don't. We are going to run very short here. Let's collect firewood. Alright. Right. There, the log shed has been built. Already they're making salmon. That's helpful. They're cold. Alright, let's take the builder out. We've got somebody in there. Okay, we've got 2 labourers, and I want you to go and get me firewood, guys. Yeah, there's some right next to you. Here you are. That's why we need the 2 trees here. Terribly important trees. And I think also what we might do is we could put in a peat cutter to just cut the rest of that peat. So you've got a labourer and a peat cutter. Right, that means that they'll be, yeah, see they're up here. He or she is up here getting this peat out. That's it. You go. And hopefully that will provide fuel as well, and then more chance for the trees to grow. Gosh, I'm so focused on trees, guys. There are far less trees here than I had imagined. We can't build people who plant trees for a long time. Got a labourer out collecting firewood. Yep, down here, come on, collect the firewood. Good, bring it back. Yeah, we have no logs. But peat is also a fuel, and they can use this in their houses. So this is a good one to have. All right, we've got 118. We're no clothes. Short of fuel. They're running around naked. Yeah, we need another house. We've got 8 citizens, 2 children. We've also got one person up here that nobody wants to move in with. See, he's 15 and she is 13. I want her to move up here. She's a gatherer, she could do. So I'm not building this house till she's moved in with him. Right. Okay. Now they're coming down here. They need a bit of road down here, but we want them to collect firewood to start with. So they're still short of fuel. These houses are cold. What are we doing here? Smoking shed we can't make yet. Charcoal pile. Number of citizens. Can we put somebody in there? We don't have a builder, that's why it's not being built. Right. Okay, how's the peat cutter going? Good. Very slowly. Yeah, and they're collecting firewood like mad. That's the gatherer. It's one of the key reasons for having a gatherer is that they collect firewood. Yeah, doing well on the food here. We've got 1,300 food. I think we could perhaps just risk taking... Am I overdoing it on the food? How many food do they need? See, there's 8 people. 1,300 food. Is this hunter producing any hides at all? That's what I'm interested in. Let's have a look. Put you up there. See, they get chicken and salmon. We've got no hides at all. Right. Ah. Let's put a stop on this for the time being. We've got quite a way down the road on that. I'd kept my eye off that. They're putting all their logs in there. Let's just halt on that. Right. Okay, and then... Right. Charcoal pile is built. Let's put somebody in. And let's just make a bit of charcoal. Oh, we've got nomads. Excellent. How many nomads have we got? Allow. Yes, please. We like that. We're going to have a smoking shed. But to start with, right, what do we want them to do? We need to build this house here. Right, let's build that. Now, what have we got here? 2, we need logs. Short of logs yet again. Let's, got 2 labourers. Let's collect you, harvest the trees. I'm just taking a tree from here and a tree from there so that they regrow. Okay. Right. We're going to try and get some smithing going. So to do that we need charcoal. Are we getting charcoal? We're getting peat. Good. It's helpful. And this guy's making charcoal. How much have you made? None yet, but you are making charcoal. You're short of firewood, right? I understand that. Everybody's short of firewood. Can we find any more firewood? We can. All right. How's the peat cutting going? We're living on this at the moment. It's providing us with a very good source of fuel. Right. Okay. And also I want to cut the peat that's down here. Let's collect that firewood because it's close. And that one. And that looks like a wild food. And that looks like herbs. Okay. More nomads have arrived. Okay. We have... Shall we do this? Let's do it. All right. We're 4 labourers. Let's put a builder in. We've got a charcoal burner. Good. This... I want to know what you're collecting here. You're not collecting... Yeah, it's chicken they're getting. And it's good to have chicken, but... Alright, you're racing around with no houses. Right, okay. Right. And we've got a peat cutter going. We've got someone collecting firewood. Got 3 labourers and a builder. That's helpful. We've got fuel, we've got some herbs. Clothing is our issue. Now here, we can make hide capes, but we don't have any hide. So, we need to build this dock. We need 12 clay and 3 tar. So let's come into this tar burner. Okay, how many tar have we got? We don't. Right, I want somebody in there to just work. Right, I just want some tar. I want 3 tar. And what we're going to do is we are going to look at that. Let me move this. The chopping block, we're not there yet. The campfire, we haven't got hides. The sand pit is just a placement one. This one, the clay pit, is just a placement. The smith's workshop, we're doing that. I think I've closed this down. Yes, I want to have a look at this. Right, clay we haven't got. 15 or 40. Right, let's start working on this. And let's start working on tools. Right. Have we got charcoal? We've got 36 charcoal. Right. You come out. All right. Now, tar kiln. How much tar have we got? It's this one we want. We need 3 tar. Let's leave you in the tar kiln. Turf house is being built. That's good. I need to make a fitting, and for that I need iron bars. So, have I got iron? I've got 27 iron ore. I need a bloomery. So a bloomery is that one, and we need 1 clay for a bloomery. Right, that bloomery is going there. I need 1 clay. Right, okay, so, and this is the clay pit. So we're going to clear that. All right, let's get going on this one. We've got 3 labourers, so we can do it. Now we've got the firewood, we've got the herbs, we don't have clothes. Tough house has been built. We have the gatherer and a labourer. Right. Gatherers, we could put a hunter in there. We can put more people to get food, but at the moment I'm much more concerned about getting this up and running with the tools. Okay guys, well, we've had 2 lots of nomads. That was exciting. Let's see if we can keep going a little bit longer, okay? Bye bye.